This conference will now
Anyways,
be recorded.
so yesterday just we have discussed about what are the topics we are going to discuss. Okay, so today I start with okay, I start with accounting entries in SAP. So again I start from what is SAP? So here what we understood SAP is an application used by companies to record day-to-day transactions. Ultimately, they do material procurement transactions, or production transactions, or sales transactions, or any HR related transactions, or any plant maintenance related transactions, or without logistic, any finance related transactions. Everything ultimately it should be posted as a accounting document, as a accounting document in finance. Whatever the module or whatever the department they are working, ultimately it should be okay affected or impacted in finance module. Why? Organization should prepare financial statements by using GL accounts only. Finance department has only the responsibility to prepare these all okay reports, financial reports, to submit to the government, to submit to the IT department. Hope you got my point. Organization people, they do okay material procurement, or they do production, or they do sales. Ultimately where it should be impacted, ultimately where it should be impacted, finance. For example, materials department people has gone to some market, they have purchased in material, they have purchased some material 100 quantity. What they will give, they will give money, that is finance. HR people have paid okay salaries okay from your perspective whatever it may be. Okay, what they will give? Again, money. That is nothing but finance. Production people have done production. They consume raw material, right or wrong? They use labor, they use power, they use mission. These are all things they will pay amount or not. Again, that is also finance. They sell material. Just assume that they will get revenue. Okay, in what form they will get revenue? Again, money. That is also finance. So I don't know how many people knows normally finance is hot for any business, for any organization. Finance is hot for any business, any organization. But normally, since our academics intermediate, okay, if any person has taken CEC, if any person has taken CEC, okay, we always see him as a untalented person. He doesn't have any talent, or he doesn't have any okay intelligence. That is the reason he is taking okay CEC or MEC like that. Hope you got my point. We have the type of roamer in the market. But ultimately, I am saying if you take any business, if you go okay, any extent, finance is hot for any business. Without having money, no one can do anything. Hope you got my point. So now coming to organization, as I already told you, whatever the transactions they are doing, whatever the okay activities they are doing, ultimately should be impacted in finance means in the form of. So now you are going to learn okay SAP application, right or wrong? How the accounting flow will be in SAP. People first try to understand. Okay. So first I will start with GL accounting entries in. I will ask one or two questions. Please don't get panic. Okay, if people will give answer, you are running business, your own business. In the month end or okay, in the month starting, you should pay rent. Right or wrong? We have taken one building as for okay some rent. You should pay rent. What is the accounting entry you will post if you pay rent in your accounting books? I will ask. I will ask. Chetan, rent account detail. What is the qualification? In degree. BCom or BA, BA, BB. Don't get panic. That is an upfront. Okay, I told you. What is the accounting entry if you pay rent for your organization?
Rent account down to
See, I will ask, madam. I will ask. I am asking individually. Okay, one to one. Rent account debit to cash account. Rent account debit to cash account. Cash account. Rent account debit to cash account. Cash account. Rent account debit to cash account. Cash. Cash account. Third row. Rent account debit to cash account. Cash account. Rent account debit to
Rent account data to bank account. Account data to rent account data to cash or bank. Rent account to bank. Rent account data to cash.
Now, okay, online people turn. What is the accounting entry for rent paid? Anyone?
rent account down to cash.
Rent account data to cash. Okay. Any other answer?
Rent expenses account data to cash or bank account.
Okay.
Rent expenses debit to rent payable.
Okay. 90% people have told rent account data to cash account. Why rent we are debiting?
It's a liability.
Expenses, is there any formula or is there any principle we should do? As per nominal account, all expenditures should be debit. That is the reason you are okay. Rent is your payment. That is the reason you are debiting rent. Okay, then cash account. Why you are creating cash? As per okay real account principle, what goes out from the organization you should credit. Now you are saying okay giving cash. That is the reason. Okay. Now my question. Everyone is right. Okay, I am not saying okay you are wrong. Now my question. I have taken some 5-floor building in Madhapur for my office or Gachibowli. 5-floor building. Total 5 floors. It belongs to my office only. Gachibowli. The rent is around some okay 50 lakhs. How much the rent? 50 lakhs. So every month, okay, are you thinking that I will pay by using cash? Are you pay by using cash? So how I will make payment? How I will make payment?
Bank account.
Check card. So first of all, you people should understand in our academics we always use cash, cash, cash. But no organization will use cash in corporate. That is the reason why I start with accounting entries in SAP. Now you are going to work for MNCs. Now you are going to work for corporates. It is not a roadside department stores. Hope you got my point. To do the transactions by using cash, you should remove the cash. Okay, what from your mind? From your mind from today onwards. Whatever the transactions you are doing, you always use bank account. You always use bank account. You always use in midnight 6. Okay, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. Someone has okay wake up you and someone has asked what is the accounting entry for rent payment. What is the answer? Rent account and bank account. You people should not use cash. Should not use cash. You people have okay given the right answer. I agree. But organizations they follow little bit differently accounting. Hope you got my point. Hope you got. In our academics we have seen different okay way, but in real time okay it will be different way. But you are going to use or you are going to work on SAP application. SAP application normally uses by different MNC companies across the globe. You people try to understand okay how they do accounting. Okay, I hope you got me. You people know 80%. I am not saying that you people don't know anything. You people know 80%, but you people should change that one. Okay, hope you got my point. Your thought process and everything towards accounting entries. Towards account. The main thing, the first thing you people should understand, you people should remove the word cash from your brain. Hope you got me. Whatever the entries you are, okay, ask. If you are paying any amount, you people always should use. If you are receiving any amount, you always should use bank, not cash. Hope you got my point. Okay, right. So now coming to this GL accounting entries in SAP, I will divide this one into two ways. What are those? Normal GL accounting entries, and the second one is provisional GL account. Again, I will ask few questions to everyone. It is now okay. It is not okay, 1-to-1. Everyone. We have started our own business. Just assume that from today onwards, you people always should think from company perspective. You have started your business. You have started your business. How you record transactions. If you think in that way, then okay, understanding SAP or understanding any software is very easy. You have started your business. So what is the first thing we do? We will raise the capital. Right or wrong? What is the accounting entry in your books? Bank account data to share capital account. Bank account data to share capital. Good, very good. You have taken, okay, you have raised some, okay, 5 lakhs capital for your business. But you think that it is not, okay, enough. Then you have taken loan. You have applied loan to the bank. What is the accounting entry? Loan account data to bank account data to loan account. Bank account data to loan account. You are receiving bank, okay, amount from bank. Loan is liability as per real account principle, right or wrong? So, okay, what is the accounting entry? Bank account data to loan account. You appointed one marketing person to do marketing for your, okay, company. He has, okay, gone to some other place out of Hyderabad. You have paid some traveling expenses to him. What is the accounting entry? What is the accounting entry? Traveling expenses to bank account. Traveling expenses account data to bank account. You will pay to his bank account, whatever it may be. Hope you got my point. You have arranged some lunch for your employees. What is the accounting entry? You have arranged some lunch. Saturday afternoon or okay, Friday afternoon, whatever it may be, you have arranged some lunch. What is the accounting entry? Office expenses account debit or lunch expenses account debit or miscellaneous expenses account debit to bank account. So here, if you observe these all accounting entries, once okay, as a employee or as a owner or as a okay someone else, once you enter these entries in your books, notebook in your books, what is the first entry? Bank account data to share capital. Again, will you do any okay other thing, additional thing by using that entry? That entry you have posted, that's it. Okay, enough. And okay, the transaction has been ended, right or wrong? And the second entry, what is that? You have taken loan. What is the accounting entry? Bank account and loan account. That accounting entry is posted. That's it. Okay, fine. Then traveling expense account data to bank account. Again, once you post this one, you don't do any additional okay work on that particular entry. Hope you got the point. Those type of entries, what we call. Okay, that means once you have posted that entry, again you don't do any additional thing with respect to previous entry. With respect to previous entry, those type of entries, what we call normal GL entries. Okay, user will open SAP application, he will post. Just assume the traveling expense account, bank account, over. The document is over. Hope you got the point. Lunch expense account data to bank account, the document is over. Bank account data to loan account, the document is over. Hope you got the point. Or cash account data to bank account, the document is over. Hope you got the point. These type of entries, what we call normal GL entries. Okay, for example, as we discussed, what is the first one? Bank account debit to share capital account. Then second one, bank account debit to loan account. Third one, some any okay miscellaneous expenses account debit to bank account. Again, okay, what is the next one? Traveling expenses. Debit to bank account. So these type of entries, what we call user. Here, okay, there are two roles in SAP. Who are okay? One is consultant. Second one is user. Who will post accounting entries? User or consultant? User or consultant? User or consultant? Always user will post. It is not a consultant role to post accounting entries. If you post accounting entries in system, okay, we call you as end user, not consultant. Hope you got it. What consultant will do? Consultant will configure system to use by business unit. To post these accounting entries, okay, we should design, we should configure their system. Hope you got my point. Hope you got my point. So now here, see, whenever user opens application, whenever he posts this entry, once it is the first entry, it has completed. Again, he don't go back and again he will check if I do anything here, okay, like that. So, okay, coming to second entry, this is also, okay, he has posted bank account and loan account, the entry has posted, completed. Hope you got my point. Again, he need not to do any additional work. Any additional work by using this particular entry. These type of entries, what we call normal general entries. Now coming to second one. What is second one? Provisional entries. What type of entries we call as a provisional? Outstanding or provisional? Can you give one example? Okay. Provision for bad debts. Okay. Any other thing? Salary? Tell me, sir.
For depreciation. Provision for
First
depreciation.
of all, one thing. Feel free to discuss anything with respect to subject. నేను చాలా ఓపెన్ గా ఉంటాను. బట్ ఇఫ్ ఎనీథింగ్ ఈజ్ ఓకే బియాండ్ దట్ దెన్ ఓన్లీ ఇంకో పర్సన్ వస్తాడు అనమాట. ఓకే, అప్పుడు దాకా అయితే మాత్రం నిన్నట్టు. ఓకే, హోప్ యూ గాట్ బుక్. టెల్ మీ salaries. Okay, what example? Paid salaries to employees. Okay, any other example?
Provision for depreciation.
Provisions for depreciation. Good. Any other? Okay, already someone has told. Provision for outstanding liabilities or outstanding assets. Okay, good. మళ్ళీ కాలేజ్కి వెళ్ళడం స్టార్ట్ చేశారు అనమాట అందరూ. మధ్యలో ఒక 2-3 ఇయర్స్ అంటే నార్మల్గా ఇంటర్వ్యూస్కి వచ్చినప్పుడు కూడా బై సీయింగ్ యువర్ రెజ్యూమే అంటే ఆ ఇయర్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా, 20, 21, 22, 23, ఓహో కరోనా బ్యాచ్, ఓకే వీ డోంట్ సెలెక్ట్ అని చెప్పి పంపించేసేవారు. సీరియస్లీ బై సీయింగ్ దట్ రెజ్యూమే ఇఫ్ యూ పాస్ డ్యూరింగ్ ద కరోనా, ఓకే కంపెనీస్ దే హ్యావ్ నాట్ సెలెక్టెడ్ ఫ్యూ పీపుల్. ఎందుకంటే బికాస్ దే హ్యావ్ నాట్ గాన్ టు కాలేజ్, దే హ్యావ్ నాట్ ఓపెన్ బుక్స్. ఓకే, గవర్నమెంట్ హ్యాస్ పాస్డ్ లైక్ ఎనీథింగ్ ఫర్ దేర్ ఓట్స్. Hope you got my point. Okay, during Corona, we like zero knowledge, minus knowledge. Hope you got my point. Anyways, yeah, tell me. Any other examples for provisions? These provisions have
Advantage.
okay. What we call? Open items. We call as open items. Here it is not open item. You have completed this transaction. Again, user will not do with this transaction. Right or wrong? That is the reason we don't call this is open items. But coming to provisions, what we call? We call as open items. Just I will give one example. If you pay rent, what is the accounting entry? Rent account added to bank account. I agree. When if you treat that expenditure as this month expenditure. Hope you got my point. But you are paying rent for last month expenditure. Right or wrong? Your organization is preparing books for last month. First of all, you people should understand few things. You people in academics, normally you people learn P&L statement as on 31st March. Or okay, for the year end 31st March. Balance sheet as on 31st March. But first of all, you people should understand few things. Every company, every organization, they prepare financial statement every month, not for a year. Hope you got my point. Every quarter, every half year. Hope you got my point. Every month they do financial statements. Every quarter. That is the reason quarterly result వచ్చినాయి companies అని చెప్పి పేపర్స్ లో వేస్తారు. Okay, share market it will be right. Hope you got one based on their result. Right or wrong? The share will be increased or the share will be decreased. Every quarter companies will release the financial statement to the public. Not year once. At the same time, every month they prepare financial statement. What is financial statement? P&L statement, balance sheet. That means you people should understand every month and they will close all the pending entries, all the expenditure, all the revenues, all the liabilities, all the assets. Then only they can prepare financial statements. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Now tell me, last month expenditure, I should treat that one as a last month expenditure, but I am paying rent in current month. Hope you got my point. That expenditure I should show as expenditure in last month, but I am paying in current month. In that time, what I will do? I will create provision. I will create provision for last month. Whenever I pay, then only I will make that as an expenditure. So now, what is the accounting entry I will post in last month in my books to close the books to prepare the financial statement for rent? I will write rent account data to bank account, because whenever I make payment, then only I can. Okay, what is the accounting entry I will do? Rent account data to
Rent
outstanding,
payable or provision
or rent
outstanding.
account data to rent payable account. Rent account data to rent payable account. Here, what is the provisional entry I will post? Example. Rent account debit. Just assume that it is 1 lakh. Your rent is how much you need to pay? 1 lakh. How you will make entry? Rent account data to rent payable account. How much? 1 lakh. So now, by posting this entry, the user action has been completed or not? Why? It is outstanding. It is outstanding. You should show that one as a liability. Again, you should clear that one or not? Again, you should clear that one or not? Then this is the first one. Then second entry, what it will post? Anyone?
Rent payable account to rent expense.
Rent payable account data to
Rent payable.
account data to bank account.
How much?
1 lakh.
To bank account. To
Bank account.
How much?
1 lakh.
So here, if you clearly observe, so rent payable will be knocked off. Then what is the entry? Rent account to bank account. But companies will not post directly rent account to bank account. What companies will post first? Rent account to bank. They will create provision because they should close their books. They should close their books. Then after, whenever they realize that expenditure, what is the accounting entry they will post? Rent payable account to bank. These type of entries what we call? These type of entries what we call? I will take second example. Salaries. What is the accounting entry? Salaries. Account debit. Just assume that it is 50,000. To salaries payable. Salaries payable. How much? 50,000. Then what is the second entry? Salaries payable account debit. How much? To bank account. How much? 50,000. So again, salaries payable, salaries payable. What is the accounting entry? Salaries accounted to bank account. But organizations first it will post salaries accounted to salaries payable. Then salaries payable accounted to. I have deposited, as an organization, I have deposited some amount in bank. Every month I will receive interest. But when I will receive interest, nowadays everyone is paying that interest by 30th. But some organizations normally they will pay by 5th or 6th like that. Or I have given some outsiders. Every month they are paying some interest. Then what is the accounting entry I should post? Example, what is the accounting entry? Interest. Interest received. What is the accounting entry? Forget about provision. If you receive interest, what is the accounting entry? Bank account data to interest account. Now you are not receiving that interest, in that month. Right? Now tell me how I should create provision.
Interest receivable to interest account.
Huh? Interest
Receivable.
account debit to income or interest account. Income or interest account. How much? Then what is second entry? What is second entry? What is second entry? Interest account data to bank account data to. Again, one more suggestion from my side. In your interviews, whenever interviewer asks any question, give some 10 to 20 or 30 seconds time to your brain. Okay, don't be hurry. Don't be hurry. If you don't give answer within 5 to 10 seconds, interviewer will stand up and he will not beat you. Right or wrong? Or he will not call your father. ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చాడు మీ కొడుకు రైట్ ఎక్కడ నేర్చుకున్నాడు ఓకే ఐదు రైట్ సొల్యూషన్స్ వెంకట దగ్గర ఆడు అలాగే ఉంటాడు ఈడు అలాగే ఉంటాడు ఓకే ఈ విల్ నాట్ టాక్ లైక్ దట్ రైట్ ఆర్ హోప్ యూ గాట్ మై పాయింట్ just give some 10 to 20 seconds to your brain, collect the answer in a proper way. మీరు ఏం చేస్తారంటే in a hurry to give the answer, 90% people will give wrong answers. Hope you got my point. Give some 10 seconds time, 20 seconds time. Okay, take an input to your brain, then give the answer. What is the accounting entry? Second entry? 90% people, what is the answer you have given in first attempt? Right? Okay, hope you got my point. What is the second entry? Bank account debit to interest receivable okay, so now here interest receivable. Ultimately bank account data to interest account data. But organizations always will follow this type of system. That is the reason if you take GL accounting as a submodule, how the accounting entries will be posted? The accounting entries will be posted in a two ways. One is normal entries. Everyone can post. Okay, there is no second action we can take. Next action. Okay, but coming to provisional entry, whenever they post provisional entry, obviously we call that is open item. Okay, these are all open items. Okay, somewhere at some point of time it should be knocked off. In a simple way, open item management accounts are nothing but the GL accounts which user post corresponding entries with reference to previous accounting entry. These type of GL accounts we should be treated as open item accounts. Examples: rent payable, rent receivable, interest payable, interest receivable, salaries payable, salaries receivable. These all type of accounts are we call as open item management accounts. Open item management GL accounts. Open item management GL accounts are nothing but the GLs where user will post corresponding entries. With respect to previous accounting entry to knock off the balance of the respective GL. Those type of GLs we should activate as. Here, if you clearly observe, rent is 1 GL, right or wrong? Rent payable is 1 GL, bank is 1 GL, salary is 1 GL, salaries payable is 1 GL, interest receivable is 1 GL, income on interest is 1 GL. What are the open item GLs? What are the normal GLs? Interest receivable. These three are open item GLs. Remaining all are normal. While creating the GL account itself in system, you should tell to the system. Once again, I am telling you, system always works as robo. If you give proper input, system will give proper output. If you give wrong input, system will give wrong output. System don't know anything, and system has not gone to any intermediate college. System has not gone to any graduation college to complete CEC, MESc, BCom, MCom, CA, CMA. Right or wrong? System is like robot. It is a mission. You should provide that inputs. Based on your input, system will understand, yes, this is open item management. Yes, this is normal item. Hope you got my point. Hope you got my point. So whenever you create any GL as an open item, okay, GL, what user should do? User should knock off the balances at some point of time. At some point of time to knock off the balances. Those type of GLs, how you will activate? You will activate as open item GLs. You will activate as open item. Coming to GL, we have two types of GLs. You people always should remember. One is normal GLs. There is no harm with this one. Okay, directly user will post, directly user will prepare reports. Hope you got my point. But coming to open item management, always user will post corresponding entry with respect to previous accounting entry. Why? To knock off the balance. To knock off the balance of the respective GL. Until unless he knock off, system always will show that one as. Until unless he knock off, system always it will show as open entry. For example, here, okay, user has not posted second entry. Hope you got what? That means you have not paid rent. Okay, till you pay rent, we treat this one as liability in our books. Rent payable is liability, right or wrong? Here, this case, interest receivable. Until unless you receive that interest, you treat that one as asset. Hope you got my point. Everyone is clear, right? That is the reason user always should knock off the balance. Okay, those type of GLs, how we will activate? We always treat those type of GLs as open item management GLs. What is open item management GLs? Open item management GLs are nothing but when user post corresponding accounting entries with respect to previous accounting entries to knock off the respect to GL balances. To knock off the respect to GL balances. Those type of GLs we should activate as open item management GLs. Example. In a simple way, all open item balances are balance sheet accounts. But all balance sheet accounts are not open item management accounts. Hope you people understand. All open item GLs are balance sheet accounts. But all balance sheet GLs are not open item. Hope you got my point. Please note it. Just put a side heading, open item, management, GL accounts. You can put side heading, open item, management, GL accounts. Just note it down. Open item management GL accounts are nothing but open item management GL accounts are nothing but the GL accounts. Open item management GL accounts are nothing but the GL accounts where user will post corresponding accounting entries with respect to previous accounting entry to knock off the respective GL account balance. To knock off the respective GL account balance. To knock off the respective GL account balance in the system. Knock off the respective GL account balance in the system. Okay. Example. All payable accounts. All payable GL accounts. All payable GL accounts. All receivable GL accounts. All payable GL accounts. All receivable GL accounts. All clearing GL accounts. All clearing GL accounts. Okay, what are the examples? All payable accounts, all receivable accounts, all clearing accounts. Sir, one thing upfront I am telling you, whatever the interview you attend, either it is a business user role or accountant role or consultant role. After you complete your introduction, for example, if you go to any interview, we will ask, could you please introduce yourself? Then you people will give 1 minute or 2 minutes introduction, right? Then we will ask, what are the projects you have done, what version you have done, what is the different types of projects, what are the methodologies you have used. These all things we will ask. Once we complete that phase, then immediately we start accounting entries. Then immediately we ask accounting entry. By asking accounting entries, we will understand how much knowledge you have in account. Hope you got my point. You are not learning a course where the accounting entries will not play anything. Okay, so each and every part, accounting entries will play very, very major role. That is the reason. Okay, for every batch I start with accounting entries. But the main pain point here, after 1 month, if I ask any accounting entry, you people will not give any answer. Hope you got my point. Here, upfront, I am starting with accounting entries. I explain each and every accounting entry, but after 1 month or 2 months, I will ask, what is the accounting entry for vendor payment or customer payment? You people will not give any answer. You are commerce background people. Your education is from commerce. You are going to work on finance and accounts and costing. If you don't have grip on accounting entries, who will have? Who will have? Right or wrong? Hope you got my point. Okay, you already studied these all things since last 5 years, 7 years. At least people know 70 to 80%, right or wrong? But still, after 1 month, 2 months, if you ask anything, for example, I will ask, what is the accounting entry for rent payable account? What is the, you people should give these two answers, right or wrong? Right or wrong? If any user wants to pay rent payable, he first should post rent account and rent payable account. Then whenever he paid the amount, rent payable account added to bank. But we don't get any answer. But we expect jobs. You people also should understand and a few things. You people also should do. That is the reason upfront I am telling you these all things. Okay, right. Shall we go to the next one? The next one I take. The next one, accounts payable, accounting entries. Normally, when organization will use accounts payable? When organizations will use accounts payable in their organization? Goods or services on credit base. On credit base. Then only accounts payable will come into the picture. Okay. Hope you got no problem. Whenever any organization procure or purchase, 90% case try to use the word procurement and not purchase. Okay. Procure goods or services on credit base from vendor. So here, okay, I will divide this AP accounting entries also into two ways. What is the first one? Accounting entries without logistics modules integration. Without logistics module integration. What is this logistics modules? Nothing but MM, PP, ST. Okay, these three modules we call as logistics module. So accounting entries without logistics module integration. That means only in FI. Only in FI. Then what is the accounting entries? It will be posted. Then what is the second one? Accounting entries with logistics modules integration. Okay, that means yesterday also I have discussed it on board FIMM integration, FIST integration, right? I hope you got moment. So with the logistics module integration, how the accounting entries will be posted in SAP. So now, okay, if we take first one accounting entries without logistics, what type of entries we will deal, or what type of, first of all, forget about entries. What type of activities we deal with respect to vendors without logistics? That is the thing you people should understand. Forget about accounting entries. You people have started your own business. Okay, you purchase material, you do production, you do sales. So whenever you purchase material, you deal with vendors. Right or wrong? Okay, right or wrong? See, because what is the thing? Whenever any organization purchase goods or services from vendor, right? So whenever you take any goods, then okay, services, then okay, we can call, okay, no problem. But without goods, okay, what are the different transactions we do with vendors? For example, I want to start one business. I have started. I have established one plant in Jeedmetla or Medshell. Hope we got open because outside of the city, I should establish the plant to produce material. I have taken this building as a rent in Amirpet for my office purpose. For my office purpose. Okay, should I pay rent to this owner or not? Every month. So I treat this owner as vendor in my books. I directly don't pay to the bank. Rent account to bank account. I don't do. Hope you got opened. How I will deal? I should create this particular building owner as vendor because I am taking services from him. I am using his building, right or wrong? For example, this total building rent is, just assume that a monthly 5 lakhs, monthly 5 lakhs. So what I will do, I create this particular building owner as a vendor in my books. Every month I will pay rent. Every month I will pay rent. By creating invoice in my books on his name. Hope you got over it. That only I will pay. These type of things, what I call without logistics. Without logistics. Hope you got my point. Hope you got my point. For example, organization pays salaries to employees. Right or wrong? Organization pays salaries to employees. Who are employees? Employees are nothing but organizations will treat employees as vendors in their books. From HR point of view, you are employee. But from finance point of view, you are vendor. Internal vendor. You are internal vendor. You are giving service to organization. That is even services. Organization is paying amount to you. From finance point of view, you are not employee. From finance point of view, who are? You are vendor. From HR point of view, who are? Employee. People should remember that. Who will pay salaries to you? We always feel that HR people will pay salaries. HR people will process salaries. Who will pay salaries to you? Finance people will. Finance department, until unless they release amount, how HR people will do? Right or wrong? Hope you got opened. What HR people will do? HR people just process entries, process salaries. But who should make payment? So in finance books, always employees will be treated as vendors. In HR books, they always treat as that is also there is no logistics involvement, right or wrong? So these type of entries, what we call accounting entries without logistics module integration. Then what is the second one? Accounting entries with logistics module integration. Hope everyone understood, right? So first, I will try to explain this one. If time permits, I will go there, or else tomorrow I will take that. Okay. So first one I take as a rent as an example. Already we have discussed it in GL also, right or wrong? In GL also rent we have discussed it. What is the accounting entry we have posted in GL? Rent account. Rent account debit. Just assume that how much? 1 lakh. To ఇంకా బ్యాంక్ అని అంటున్నారు. Rent payables. How much? 1 lakh. Right? Normally, so we post first. Organizations will post rent account data to rent payable. This is the first entry, right? Then second, what is the accounting entry they will post? Rent payable account data to bank account. But here, where you are in accounts payable. No organization directly pay to the bank. Hope you got my vendor has given bank account. No organization will pay directly to his bank account. First he will raise invoice. On vendor name. In future, in audit, they will verify to whom you have paid. Hope you got point. There should be some reference or not. It is not a roadside department store to write a book and do. These all are companies. Hope you got point. In every transaction, there should be transparency. In every transaction, there should be they will verify how you have paid to him. Where is the proof? Hope you got point. That is the reason what they will do. Organizations, first they will raise vendor invoice on his name. Hope you got my point. Then they will make the payment. So second entry, what will be in second entry? Where it will post? In accounts payable. What is the accounting entry? Rent
Payable account.
payable account debit. How much? To
Vendor account.
vendor
Vendor
account.
account.
How much? Hope you got it. The invoice has been created on vendor name or not? Rent payable will be knocked off or not as per open item management. Then what is the accounting entry? Rent account to vendor account. Hope you got it. But organization directly they don't post rent account to vendor account. First what they will post? Rent account to rent payable. Then what they will post? Rent payable account to vendor account. Then what is the third entry? Again, okay, each one also it will post in AP. What is the accounting entry? Vendor account debit. How much? To bank account. How much? Okay, so in this way normally they will post. Everyone is agreed, right? Now I have one question. Yes, I am paying to vendor. Normally how it happens, vendor will raise the invoice, they will send, based on that we will post these all things. Okay, anyways, just assume that I have given check to vendor for my rent payment. I have, okay, raised this one, rent account and rent payable. Then what is the next one? Rent payable data account data to vendor account. So whenever, okay, I have raised rent account data to vendor account, then immediately he came, I have given, okay, I have written check and I have given to him. Then, okay, what is the accounting entry I should post? Rent account data bank. I have posted in my books. I have posted in my books. He has taken that check, he also gone from my office. But he didn't submit the check in bank. What happened? He didn't submit the check in bank. He got some emergency. He has gone to USA for 1 month visit, or 2 months visit, or 3 months visit, because check has 6 months validity. Right or wrong? Check has 6 months validity. That is the reason he has gone to outside. I will withdraw. Okay, he has kept the check in his home. He has gone to some out of station. But what is the entry you have posted? That means, okay, you have treated that one as realization already happened. The funds has been withdrawn from bank. Okay, but it has not withdrawn. Right or wrong? In reality, it has not withdrawn. But you already posted vendor account data to bank account. Tomorrow, suddenly, after 1 week or 10 days, audit came. IT team came. Income tax team came. Okay, in your books, so how it is showing? Vendor account and bank account. They have asked you to download your bank statement also. But in bank there is no such type of transaction. It will create disturbance or not? It will create disturbance or not? It will create disturbance or not? That is the reason. What is the concept we have? BRS. What is BRS? Hey, ERP and enterprise resource planning engine. Right? What is BRS?
Bank reconciliation statement.
What is BRS?
Bank reconciliation statements.
Right. What is BRS? BRS is nothing but the reconciliation between bank
Bank and
book or
checkbooks.
statement with bank GL in your account books. The answer should be like this, not bank reconciliation statement. If you open Google, okay, 7th class person also can say BRS means bank reconciliation. What is bank? Okay, BRS. BRS is nothing but reconciliation between bank passbook or bank statement provided by bank with your bank GL in your accounting books. That is BRS. Okay, your answer should be like that. Your answer should be ERP and end, sir. It is okay, enterprise resource planning, anyone can say, but okay, you should not give answer like that. What is the ERP? Okay, how any enterprise plan their resources in a proper way, either it is material or money or manpower or missions. కొద్దిగా elaboratedగా ఇవ్వడం నేర్చుకోవచ్చు. Tomorrow I will ask what is open item management. 90% people will say rent payable, rent receivable. That is not open item management. What is open item management? Open item management is the GL where user will post corresponding entry with respect to previous entry to knob off the GL balances. Okay, those type of GLs we will activate as opening. Examples are rent receivable, rent. Okay, everyone say we are not selecting in interviews, we are not selecting interviews. Okay, you should change your thought process. Hope you got my point. Okay, so now tell me, what is BRS? BRS is a reconciliation between bank passbook or statement with your bank GL account in your accounting books. What is SAP? SAP is our accounting book, electronic accounting book. In my point, what is SAP? SAP is electronic accounting book. Because you are maintaining bank GL in your accounting book, right or not? And the bank will provide bank statement. The reconciliation between these two, what we call BRS. For example, here you have written this one as already posted. Already you have given, but in bank it has not happened. There is difference or not? You should reconcile or not? Hope we got my point. That is the reason. Until unless that BRS happened in SAP system, you should not post to bank account. You should not post to bank account. Hope you got my point. Because when you will post to bank account whenever he withdraw amount, but he has not withdrawn. Right or wrong? He has gone to some out of station because the check has some 6 months validity. But here you have written that one vendor account data to bank account. It will create disturbance or not while closing books. Right or wrong? That is the reason. Okay, intermediately we will use some clearing accounts while making payments, while making bank payments, while making bank payments. Here, what is the thing you will use? Vendor account debit to check issue account. Check issue account. How much? Then what is the fourth one? We do some point of time we should do BRS or not? Then tell me, what is the accounting entry? Anyone? Whenever I do BRS, what is the accounting entry? Check issue account. See, check issue clearing account and Rascon, sir. It's okay for your understanding. Check issue clearing account. Debit, how much? To main bank account. To main bank. How much? Now, as usual, if you take rent payable, vendor, check issue. What is the accounting entry? Rent account to bank. But organization will not post in a single entry. Employees recruit చేసుకుని salaries ఇవ్వాలి కదా, right? వాళ్ళకి వర్క్ ఇవ్వాలి కదా, right or wrong? Hope you got covered. That is how they will post. They will post 4 entries. What is the first one? Rent account debit to rent payable account. What is the second entry? Rent payable account data to vendor account. What is the third entry? Vendor account data to check issue clearing account. Then whenever they do BRS, what is the accounting entry it will post? Check issue clearing account data to vendor. From today onwards, if anyone asks how the accounting entries will be posted in AP in SAP, you people should tell 2 things. If it is without logistics, in this way. If it is with logistics, tomorrow we will discuss that one. Hope you got my point. So any expenses, any payments without involving logistics, we call normal expenses. Like rent, salaries, or interest, or anything. Okay, how it will be posted? First one, it is GL. It is not AP. Already we have discussed it, right or not? Rent account data to rent payable, or expenses account data to expenses payable, whatever it may be, any expenses. Then rent payable to vendor account. Then vendor account data to check issue account. Here, you people should understand, we never ever use main bank account if that a particular organization is using BRS. Nowadays, 100% organizations are using BRS. Right or wrong? That is also one activity they should do. Right or wrong? Hope you got my point. So what is the entry when we post vendor payment? Vendor account data to vendor. Check issue account. This one is the normal rent provision. Right or wrong? And this is vendor invoice. Vendor. And what is this one? Vendor payment. Vendor payment. And what is this one? BRS. Some people may have doubt. Sir, for example, my organization is not using any provisional entry. Then directly they can post rent account data to vendor. Rent account data to, okay, there is no law that every organization should post provisional entries. Hope you got my point. They have only one accountant, he is only doing everything. Okay, then they may say or they may not say he should follow these all things. Directly they may say you can post it to vendor. So what is the accounting entry? Rent account data to vendor account. Then sometimes some organizations they are using BRS. Then what is the accounting entry for payment? Vendor account data to bank account. That's it. But 99% cases, the companies who are using SAP, who are using SAP, 99% cases they follow this structure. 1%, 2% always there will be deviation. Okay, hope you got my point. If you follow Indian companies, you see a number of workaround solutions for everything. Okay, hope you got my point. నిన్న మొన్న 2 days బ్యాక్ పెట్టాను కదా ఫోటో, మీరు వాట్సాప్ ఫోటో పంపించండి, కుంభమేళలో స్నానం చేస్తే మీకు పుణ్యం వస్తుంది. ఇండియాలో ఏదైనా పాసిబిలిటీ అన్నమాట. హోప్ యూ గాట్ ఇండియాలో ఏదైనా జరుగుద్ది అన్నమాట. ఓకే, బట్ ద కంపెనీస్ హూ ఆర్ ఫాలోయింగ్ ప్రాపర్ స్ట్రక్చర్ దే ఆల్వేస్ గో విత్ ద అకౌంటింగ్ ఎంట్రీ సిస్టమ్ ఇన్ దిస్. ఫస్ట్ దే విల్ పోస్ట్ ప్రొవిజన్, నెక్స్ట్ దే క్రియేట్ ఇన్వాయిస్, నెక్స్ట్ దే విల్ మేక్ పేమెంట్ with clearing account, not with main bank account. Then whenever they are doing BRS, then they post this account. Hope we got the point. Okay, please note it down. Tomorrow I will discuss that one also in detail. Okay, we should discuss. So next 2 to 3 days I take only accounting entries. Once again I am telling you, these all accounting entries plays very, very, very major role in your interview point of view, in your day to day work point of view also. Hope you got my point. You people should read, you people should remember. Okay, right?
Sir, hello.
Yes.
Sir, if they pay partially,
Sorry.
if they pay partially to vendor,
Then okay, if they pay partially, what is the accounting entry it will post for payment?
partial payment account.
No. Vendor account data to bank account only. But it is show as a partial amount.
Okay.
Hope you got my point.
Yes.
Yeah. We
Sir, I
that
have a
concept.
doubt.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
In the provisional GL account, I have a doubt. Like even the advances and also prepaid expenses come under
Anyone,
provisional.
okay, online people, okay, while you are discussing, could you please, okay, tell me your name, okay, upfront, because okay, I will understand who is talking. Yeah.
Okay. Myself, Josna, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even in the provisional GL account, even prepaid expenses and advances also come under provisional or normal?
Prepaid it will come under provisional only, but advances okay we treat in a different way in SAP. I will okay, we
Okay.
have separate concept. I will discuss it. Okay, prepaid
Okay.
okay you can create that one as a open item management.
Open items. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Advances also okay. Logically it is also open item only, but in SAP we treat it differently. Okay, we have separate concept for that one. I will discuss.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Chandra, sir. A
Yeah.
small doubt regarding accounts payable in SAP. We do like this transaction. In normal accounts payable, how we can do, sir? What is the difference between?
One thing. Either it is SAP or Tally or Oracle, accounting entries are accounting entries. Whether they follow in this way or not, it totally depends on organization.
Normal accounts payable, all this need to record these transactions.
Yeah, see, that is the reason. See, for example, you are working for a small organization where they are using Tally.
Yeah.
They may not follow this all structure. They simply post, okay, rent account data to bank account or rent account data to vendor account data to bank account. If that is a well-established company, every department they have employees, 5 to 10 employees to process each and every transaction in a proper way. then they may go in this way. It is totally depends on organization.
Sir,
Okay, sir. Thanks, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Sir, how
Yes.
it is, this is Jagan. How this is linked to DME, sir?
How it is internally used to?
DME.
Sorry, I don't okay tell these all things. Annaprasna to okay వద్దండి. Okay.
Okay, done, sir.
Yes. Any other doubts? Okay, tomorrow we will discuss about logistics. Then I will go to AR. Then I will go to different things. Next 2 to 3 days, it will take only accounting entries. Once we complete accounting entries, then I will go to SAP system. Okay, each and every accounting entry is very, very important. Once again, I am telling you, you people should remember whether you apply for end user, whether you apply for consultant, whether you apply for any finance or accounting roles. Hope you got my point. Okay, thank you. Tomorrow we will meet. See you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.